Hi, it's your next mystery reader here with Afia, the Ashanti Princess, A Visit to the Motherland by Crystal Boateng and Gabriela Yanchiva. Each morning, when Afia wakes up, she puts on her favorite tiara, the one with the pink and green rhinestones, and looks at the rainbow-colored poster on her wall that says, "Dream big, little princess, the world is yours." Afia's favorite thing to do is read about princesses. She loves to learn where these princesses come from. Although Afia enjoys dressing up like her favorite princesses and reading about them, she notices that none of them look like her. Are there any princesses who look like her? Have you guessed it? It's Mrs. Stauberger. Let's keep reading about Afia. Afia has always heard stories about the motherland Ghana. Ghana is where her parents were born and raised and where her Nana still lives. According to her Nana, the streets of Ghana are lined with coconut and palm trees, and you can go to the beach every day because it is a tropical country. Afia loves the beach almost as much as she loves princesses. When Nana comes to visit, she brings amazing gifts like wood carvings, handmade outfits sewn with the colorful fabrics, and trinkets and beads. Nana also brings Afia special dresses made from the kente cloth, a Ghanaian fabric originally reserved for royals. Nana tells Afia that the kente cloth is often worn by Ghanaians during special occasions. It comes in a variety of colors and designs, each with a unique meaning. When Afia wears one, Nana calls her Ashanti Princess. One day, as Afia was trying on a kente outfit, she turns to her mommy and asks, "Are there princesses in Ghana?" Her mommy tells her, "Ghana has a number of royal families. Your great-great-grandmother was the queen of a small town in the Ashanti region." The phone starts ringing as Afia asks, "Am I a real princess?" Nana calls on the weekends, so Afia answers the phone. "Hello, Nana. Are you coming to visit soon? Am I a princess? Please tell me about my great-great-grandmother." Nana can't get a word in until Afia finally has to take a breath. "Well, come visit me in Ghana, and we can talk about your great-great-grandmother," said Nana. Afia was so excited, she had always wanted to visit Ghana. Afia ran downstairs and found her little brother Kofi, who was doing a puzzle. "Guess what? We have a queen in the family, and we are going to visit Nana in Ghana," she exclaimed. Twirling and jumping around the room, Kofi looked up from his puzzle and said, "Cool, when do we leave?" Afia knew she had to prepare for this trip, but did not know where to begin. She waited until her daddy got home from work and told him that she was starting a journal of things she needed to know for her trip to Ghana. Afia knew Ghana is in Africa, but she needed to learn more. Her daddy was excited to give her a lesson in geography. Afia and her daddy went into the study, and he grabbed a book from the shelf and opened it up to a map of Africa. He pointed to the map and pointed out some specific facts. The next day, Afia called her cousin who visited Ghana last summer. When Afia told her about her trip, she said, "If you're going to Ghana, you'll need to learn a few useful phrases in Twi." The day finally arrived for the big trip. Although Afia was excited, she was also nervous since this was her first time flying on an airplane. "Is it going to be okay?" Mommy reassured her. "You'll be able to sleep throughout the entire flight." Once they boarded the plane, Afia settled into her seat between Mommy and Kofi. Before she knew it, she had fallen asleep on her mommy's shoulder. The plane touched down at the Kotoka International Airport in Ghana's capital city of Accra, just as the sun was rising. They boarded another short flight to take them to their final destination of Kumasi, the capital city of the Ashanti region. Afia pulled out her journal to practice her Twi phrases one more time. After they'd collected their bags, Mommy, Afia, and Kofi found Nana right away. The colorful banner that read Aquaba helped Afia run straight to Nana and give her a big hug and said, "Nana, wuhu tasain." Nana smiled and replied, "Mihoya." On the drive to Nana's house, Afia thought the statues at every intersection were amazing. She asked, "Why are there so many statues in this city?" Nana explained, "Each one represents a momentous period in the city's history." Nana's house was like a mansion. The driveway was so long and there were colorful flowers everywhere. The inside of the house was fancy. There were huge windows with gold around them, giant mirrors, carved symbols on the walls, and a huge chandelier in the living room. Afia was amazed, but really she was hungry. The smells coming from the kitchen made Afia's mouth water. Nana had prepared all their favorite foods and invited a few relatives over for a dinner party. Afia ate omatu rice balls with chicken soup, Kofi gobbled up jollof rice with grilled chicken, and Mommy enjoyed her all-time favorite dish, fried yellow plantains with bean stew. Afia could not keep her eyes open after dinner. She wanted to stay up and get to know her cousins, but the jet lag got the best of her. "Go ahead and get some rest, my Ashanti princess. We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow," whispered Nana. The next day they visited the Manshia Palace Museum in downtown Kumasi. They were greeted at the entrance by their tour guide, Okami Koami. The museum was filled with artifacts and mini statues of former kings and queens of the Ashanti Kingdom. They stopped in front of a statue of a woman dressed as a warrior and read the story of the young Ashanti queen known as the Warrior Queen. It goes like this. Many years ago, the Ashanti Kingdom was very powerful. Many tried to conquer the kingdom but failed. An important artifact was stolen, and the Warrior Queen fought a battle for it. The Warrior Queen, along with members of the royal family, were captured during the battle. In order to protect the rest of the Warrior Queen's family, her young daughter was raised as a local in a remote village. The Warrior Queen never returned home, but her descendants still live today. Okami Kumi turned to Afia and Kofi and said, "We've been awaiting your arrival. Your grandmother mentioned that she was going to bring you here." He then bowed to Nana and said, "Nana, Mikowa Akoba," which translates to, "Your Highness, you are welcomed." It turns out Nana was a descendant of the Warrior Queen, and passing down this family history had been done for generations. Also interesting, Nana means grandmother or grandfather in Shui, but it is also a title used to address royals. Afia needed to add all of these new facts to her journal list. She would not forget one single detail. Akomi Kami led them through a secret passage to the current palace. The king met with them and presented them with intricately hand-woven kente cloths and said, "You're always welcome at the palace." That night, Afia could not sleep. She had always dreamed of seeing a princess that looked like her, and now she was that princess. Afia realized she wanted to be more than a princess who wore fancy dresses and glittery tiaras. She wanted to be courageous, selfless, and honor her family history. Like the ancestors who came before her, she wanted to be a warrior princess. The end.